Hey everybody, welcome back to The Grid, and we're sitting here with the DJ EQUAD. How you doing, sir?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm pretty good. You know, thanks for joining us here, and just want to say I love your music and I love what you do.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
He rocks the party. You know, I ended up, going to a party where he was DJing, and I was just like, okay, come on.
Right.
The whole time, though,
That's good.
Yeah, definitely the whole time. So I was like, I got to sit down, I got to talk to you, and people need to hear
Awesome.
who you are.
Awesome.
So, how long have you been, DJing?
About 12 years.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what would you say, is the difference between, or has there been a difference in the industry between now and when you first started?
Not really. I mean, the industry is still the same. It's just what's happened within the time. So, I come from the vinyl era.
Okay.
So, of course, with the vinyl era, it was always putting something together versus already having it, in the computer.
Right.
You can make something up in a computer, but versus, actually sitting down for, 2 hours and figuring out what you're going to play and trying not to play the same thing over and over again. That's really been the big difference. Easier for the vinyl era DJs, but of course you still want to look at the DJs that are didn't come from there but still kind of dig the same way.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. So is there a difference in the authenticity and the sets between when you picking through the vinyls and just scrolling down?
Kind of, sort of, because the thing of it is that for myself, when I actually started, I had a rap set, I had a soul set, I had a disco set, I had a house set. Okay. So it was a little bit of everything. I just had a miscellaneous, I think I'll just put this on to everybody's time to leave,
Right, okay. Yeah, so when it comes to parties and stuff, so say for example, if you were, in the vinyl era, and so you usually keep everything with you, or did you kind of just take only what that particular party would require?
Not necessarily. I take what I have and use it to what the crowd is feeling. Yeah. So it's kind of you want to be that person that feeds your crowd, but then at the same time know your crowd. Okay, they're feeling this, so I know they will feel this. Versus being I don't know if I'm going to take a chance and I'll just stick to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then people get bored with that,
Right.
You'll get boring after a while.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, with the partying and everything, so has the party scene has changed a bit since you began DJing?
The party scene has changed because of the technology.
Mm-hmm. How so?
And cell phones have been a killer.
Okay.
And I think it's a thing where, I say about 2005 to about 2011, you were able to get in a place, dance.
Right.
Your cell phone wasn't in your pocket.
Yeah.
It wasn't, you weren't out here Instagramming and, FaceTiming and everybody, you see me, what I got on, whatever, You had a Polaroid and you just snap your photos and then just be okay, I'll put this up later. Because the camera phones sucked back in the day. Now they're so professional. It's hey, I can do anything on my cell phone. And it's it's true.
Yeah, it really is.
So, yeah, I really think just dancing to being where you are is the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people they dance, some people they don't. 10 years ago, people were just dancing and going crazy because they just didn't know, what's next?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you gonna play next?
I know, right? You gotta keep the party going.
Right, exactly.
So, I mean, with that change in partying and everything like that, do you find that has an effect on how you DJ doing what you do? Do you try to okay, y'all on your phone, watch this,
right? No, not necessarily, because it's just they'll be on the floor.
Okay.
They'll be into the music.
Yeah.
But they're doing this. So it's you know what I'm saying? Like the girls are dancing, like everybody's dancing, but they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna capture it, work it," you know.
I get it, but it's like. I know I'll do it, especially if I'm having such a good time. I definitely did it when I was at the party where you were DJing and stuff because it was just like so fun. Yeah. So I'm like, y'all need to get a piece of this.
Right, but also at the same time, the thing of it is, it's good promotion.
Yeah,
for us. Right. Yeah, so it's like back then you were at a party, it was banging, it was great. Mm-hmm. You missed that party. That DJ was great. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But and you didn't have any way of taping it unless the news came down or somebody came with a video recorder and was like going with it. Now, of course, you can do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be memories, regardless, which is actually very golden. So, yeah.
Okay. So, what's like a crazy story that you ever had DJing, like, or no, what was any crazy like requests that you ever had that was like unsuspected?
Look, that's like often.
I know. So I just want to know.
Like it's like I'm gonna tell you, I was doing a ghetto tech set.
Okay.
Everybody is out here on the floor going crazy, sweating. It was like water. It was hot. Mm-hmm. It was hot. Like, you know, when you're DJing and those windows fog up behind you where people can't see anything in there, then you're mission accomplished.
Okay.
But I had that one person that'll come up, don't matter what age, and just ask me to play the most off the wall. Like, can you play Neo, So Sick of Love songs? And we in here playing Luke right now. Right. And I'm up here like, no.
Right.
Or I'll say like, you know what, maybe later. Okay, like, you know, if you're still here,
right,
I got you. You know, but no.
Yeah, I know, right? That's so crazy. That is, but it's funny that you say that because I've been at events and parties where, like you said, everybody rocking and everything, and then it's like.
Right, and then the person won't dance. I think that's what makes it worse. They'll hear the song and then they'll walk away. And then you play the song, your floor is killed.
Yeah, right.
And it's like this person them flew off somewhere and you don't know where they are or they left. And it's
like this is
really
for. Right. But so because music is music, you know, and the songs are the same. And, you know, DJing is something it's a craft, it's an art, all of that.
Right.
So what would you say sets you apart?
I like to experiment. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I'll tell, if I have a host, I'm about to do something stupid. Watch. So it'll, you know, people love to sing along to stuff. If you notice, like they have silent parties now.
Yeah.
So it's funny with the silent parties that are, and it's interesting because I've DJed a couple of them. Okay. So it's like there's different channels.
Right. Yeah.
Of music. So I'll do like the old school channel. Somebody will do a trap channel. Mm-hmm. Somebody else will do like a house channel.
Right.
So you can switch your headphones.
Yeah. And
do whatever you like to do. But if you're a DJ that can go anywhere, then it doesn't really matter. So it's like, for me, I like to experiment with the crowd.
Okay.
And it's really interesting because you have to be that person that can walk into any room and make sure people are set for that show.
Okay.
Because you never know. You might be walking into like, you could be in a trap setting versus somebody that wants to hear disco. Like Lucky Strike is a spot that I DJ at. It's funny because it's people that want to hear AC/DC versus OT Genesis. And it's just like wow. So it's like you gotta you can actually put things together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of experiment with it. Yeah. And sometimes it make people freak out.
Like, in a good way though.
Like, right. Or somebody will be like, well, try this and mix this.
Right,
and you just be like, all right, cool, let's see if it works.
You know, keep the party banging, keep it rolling, you know. So, any new things coming up, any events coming up?
Record Day.
Okay.
Record Day is coming up.
So, what's Record Day?
Record Day is, it's kind of like, how can I put this? So record day is kind of like the same day Jordans are arriving. So you're kind of like that person, like instead of standing in front of a Foot Locker, you're standing in front of a record store. Like those new sevens came out, but like versus the record stores, they put out the stuff that they've been keeping in the vault.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, they got the good stuff that's out right now, but record day, you get out here and you're just like, man, how come I've never seen this record? Well, you already know, you know, we gotta hold on to it, you know. Or it may be a record they bought and it'll just be like, we're gonna put this away for record day because it's probably gonna be worth more by that time. Oh wow. You know, and just kind of go from there. But people fly in.
Oh wow.
You know,
really?
like now it's become such a thing because record day is more so just for the diggers. Okay. So it was like our Christmas.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you're only going to find those people looking for music. Mm-hmm. Like, they're not even there to talk to you. Like, they're there to go into these record stores and dig. Yeah. You'll hear a DJ that's playing something valuable from their collections. Because they usually have DJs come in and spin for like an hour. Okay. And it'll be different DJs. So, like, this Saturday, I'll be spinning at Hello Records. Okay. It's located over there in Southwest, about a block down from Slow's Barbecue. So definitely come to that if you get a chance.
Step on out. Step on out. You said the 13th? 13th of April.
I'll be spinning 4 to 5.
4 to 5. Yep. 4 and 5. All right, so switching off the topic and everything, I just want to jump on over to like a random question segment. Okay. So, if you fell down a rabbit hole, what do you think you would find?
I would hope to find a tunnel disco. And it's crazy because the people that, if you were to like end up in that situation where you could see like a light or like lights, multiple lights, just like going crazy, and you hear this music, and it's like, do you really want to see where this person is playing this music? And it's just like it's like it could be an unraveling, like to where you're just walking down here. Somebody may be in cross color, somebody may be in a fila suit, somebody may be in a Sherlin with Timbs. You don't know.
You don't know who it is.
So it's just like you're just right, and it's like, do you want to discuss
It's good music.
You don't know if it's a he or a she or whatever. It's just like you're just like, man, do I just stay here? So because you don't want to be like that person that's like, I got questions.
Somebody right. Look, that sounds like life. Look, what's that song? If God is a DJ.
Right, see? And then you have to ask yourself, right?
Hear it.
And then you have to ask yourself, do I want to climb back up?
Oh. But the party sound banging.
Right.
Like, I don't want to go down to the party.
A non-stop party that you don't have to leave.
Look, where's that rabbit hole? I want to go.
Right. I mean, sooner or later you're going to have to shower and stuff, refresh.
All that other stuff and everything. But, I can figure I'll be all right. If I fell down there, I fell for a reason.
Exactly.
Okay, so thanks again for sitting down with me.
Yeah,
and that's
absolutely.
Letting everybody know DJ EQUAD, get the party burger. Okay, hey. But definitely come on down to Hello Records.
Yep.
On Saturday, April 13th for Record Day, y'all. So 4 to 5.
Yep.
To let's keep the party going here. Get it in. DJ EQUAD, thanks again.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right.
All the love, y'all. All the love.
Yep.
Boo, 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 boo.